31-34. Osceola stands 1 inch taller, both on point. 125.9 for Osceola, 124.1 for Rodriguez. 4-0 the record for the Brazilian, and the Mexican stands at 4-2. For our official introductions, here's Joe Martinez.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are set to go with our next bout tonight. This one's scheduled for 3 rounds in the flyweight division. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist standing 5 feet 8 inches tall. Weighing in at the flyweight limit, 126 pounds in 4 bouts. She stands perfect with 4 victories and no defeats. Fighting out of Sacramento, California, here is the undefeated Barbara Osceola. And across the cage stands her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. She too a mixed martial artist standing 5 feet 7 inches tall. Weighing in 124 pounds in 6 bouts. Her record 4 victories and 2 defeats. Desde Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Karina Rodriguez. And your referee in charge of the action is Greg Franklin.
Greg Franklin getting the assignment. It is Barbara Osceola meeting Karina Rodriguez. TJ DeSantis, Julie Kedzie, Scottish Rite Temple, Kansas City, Missouri, Invicta FC 24 here tonight on UFC Fight Pass. Osceola in the gray with red trunks, Rodriguez in the black. Just kicking the lead leg of Osceola.
One thing that Rodriguez said is she shares the love of striking that her teammates have. She looks up to Elena Aldana and Alexa Grasso and wants to really represent the gym and her teammates well here tonight.
The way she met up with the Lobo gym was quite interesting, actually fighting Alexa Grasso early in Alexa's career.
And you know, we saw a really nice sharp right hand there, and the head movement of Karina Rodriguez. Right? Oh, beautiful!
In trouble! Karina Rodriguez trying to put on the finishing touches!
Oh.
Osceola covering up, Rodriguez landing some nice right hands, Greg Franklin allowing her to defend herself. More punches getting through by Rodriguez.
You know, TJ, that shot put her down hard. Her mind went blank, but you can see she's actually, well, her toes are in the cage, but you can see she's actually using leverage. She still has her mind about her now, Osceola, and she's trying to move still. She's trying to improve position. Both of them are Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belts, blue belts, not black belts. So it's going to be interesting to see if they match up well in these kinds of scrambles here.
Scramble upcoming, as you mentioned. Rodriguez able to secure the position, landing some more strikes.
We see Osceola has secured the guard there, and she's looking probably to sweep, probably to capture those arms. But man, those initial strikes at the beginning of this round, nice knee pass, knee drive through there by Rodriguez.
Credit to Osceola, able to recompose herself, but she's still dealing with the striking onslaught here by Karina Rodriguez.
Karina is moving her body to the side. She's trying to curve her legs around and look for position, a way to kind of disrupt the punching. And what's going to happen is it's that knee, that left knee, that's going to do the pressure. However, Karina Rodriguez totally pushed through that and changed position.
I like the way that she decided to pass there, still landing some punches. Now Osceola able to push away, but immediately Rodriguez pounces, almost took the back.
She did, and it was the cage that really prevented her at that point, TJ. She read a dive right in there and tried to turn around.
Yeah, an accumulation of strikes ends the night for Barbara Osceola. It looked like her face really glazed over her eyes. If she wasn't there, Greg Franklin saw enough.
Yeah, you know, her head rocked back and forth, TJ, but she still was in motion with her legs and her arms. I'm wondering if Greg Franklin, I did not see her eyes glaze over, but I'm wondering if he saw something that we didn't see.
I thought I saw her visibly stunned. I don't know if it was enough to stop the fight. That is up to Greg Franklin, but one thing you can't argue is an accumulation of shots amounted very quickly for Karina Rodriguez on Barbara Osceola, and wow, she steamrolled her.
It did. You know, I honestly thought he was going to stop it in the initial punching exchange that put her on her back. She's very lumpy right now. If you can see, there's a hematoma forming on the right side of her head that is getting larger by the second as we're looking at it, and her eye is swollen as well. And here's that initial flurry. I honestly thought he was going to stop the fight right here. You see a stumble, and you see her go backwards and roll back a little bit, and she's grabbing onto the legs, she's grabbing onto the back, and she's trying to stay engaged, but she is eating quite a few shots right there. She stumbles, hits a jab, and then that right hand puts her right on her back into the cage. The finish happens right here with more of these shots coming. You can see these backhand backfists that are kind of flopping her head back and forth. I see her leg coming over the top. I would argue that she was maybe still engaged, but that coupled with the rest of the shots that were coming through from the start, you know, fighter safety is extremely important, and eating that many shots it's not good for your longevity, especially when you're 24 years old.
It is hard for a referee to make those split-second decisions, while the exact time of the stoppage looked a bit iffy, if you will, but at the same time, as you mentioned, the accumulation, the amount of shots racked up very quickly. Karina Rodriguez gets this win, and she's clearly the victor in this fight. Just the time, the way it looked, a little bit different. But a stoppage nonetheless to make it official. Here is Joe Martinez.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes officially 2 minutes, 14 seconds. Round number 1, referee Greg Franklin steps in and puts a halt to this bout. Your winner by TKO in her Invicta debut, Karina Rodriguez.
Karina Rodriguez trying to walk the same path as Alexa Grasso and Irene Aldana, and she will now speak with our Laura Sanko.
All right, I'm here with Karina Rodriguez. Karina, wow, what a fantastic performance. A first round stoppage is what a lot of fighters dream of. Your first fight in the U.S., how perfect is this?
This is a great moment. I'm very happy. Thanks, Invicta, Shannon, for the opportunity to fight here. This is a dream come true. I'm saying all the time, I'm living my dream, and I'm very happy. Thank you to my team, my coaches. They make it possible, my friends, all the people that support me. Thank you very much.
You said coming into this fight that you were really looking forward to someone that was willing to exchange with you. Did things play out exactly like you imagined that they would?
Yes. Well, maybe.
Confidence.
Yes, I train very hard. When you train so hard, you expect things going to your way, so I'm blessed. Thank you very much.
You sat her down with a huge shot. She managed to maintain for a little bit longer. Let's take a look up here at the end of the fight. Absolutely damaging with some ground and pound, beautiful punches from the top. Talk about the very end, though, from your perspective. Did you feel like the fight was stopped at an appropriate time?
Well, yes, if the referee stopped the fight, it's because he saw that she can defend herself. So it's okay for me.
Well, congratulations on your 4th KO. Ladies and gentlemen, Karina Rodriguez!
Nice work turned in by Karina Rodriguez, getting it done and making a statement in her Invicta FC debut. I'm sure Irene Aldana and Alexa Grasso back at home in Guadalajara very proud